live right here in Northwest Arkansas. It is the Etc.Show with Paul Pease. Listen, guys, I know it's been a couple weeks. Sorry, been a lot of things going on here. I don't really have exactly a lot to talk about, but the two things that I am going to talk about are kind of important currently right now in the news per se, okay? As everybody knows, there's been a lot of weird things that have been going on in the last couple weeks. Sponsored by coffee. Deep Space Nine mug this time from Star Trek. So, all right, let's just get right on into it, okay? As pretty much most people in the world know, Pope Benedict has quickly announced his retirement, his resignation, effective, well, today's his last day, February 28th. Now, the reasons behind the resignation, I'm told, are health related. He had a pacemaker put in, I guess, and well, being a pope is stressful when you've got millions and millions of Catholics to deal with and the hierarchy. It's very stressful. So, needless to say, he is stepping down after today. He was in that position for 8 years. I didn't realize he was in that long. Now, you'll have to forgive me here for a second, okay? I normally do not discuss too much about religion. I know that's a very hotbed of things, but some things need to be known here. First of all, I am not Catholic, okay? I am not Catholic. I am Protestant in nature, but there is some things that I need to talk about in this particular topic. Now, this has to do pretty much with end times prophecy. Now, I know some of you people are going to think, hey, Paul's cuckoo. Well, I am cuckoo, but not when it comes to this kind of stuff. Okay, I try to be very, very serious about all of this. And you'll have to forgive me. I tried looking on Google and Yahoo and all this other stuff, okay? And I'm not entirely sure what exactly to believe on this, but this has to do with a chart of papacy going back all the way to the 1500s, that it was counted out, and once again, I'm sorry that I can't figure out the formula of the poping. I know that's not right. But in a short of it is this, that the last pope, okay, is supposed to be involved in the end times. Now, what they mean by that was, and this was funny that it came back all the way to the 1500s on this one, that when John Paul II, okay, who was in here for quite a long time, all right, would pass, that the next pope would not last as long. Now, to me, 8 years is kind of a long time, but obviously not as long as John Paul II's. All right? So, they said that after that pope, the next one is what you're supposed to be looking out for. Now, I've gone and done a little bit of searching, okay? I tried doing some respectable news sites and Christian sites, okay? I did not go to Catholic sites on this, all right? And I know that media can be skewed on things. I understand that. So, after a couple readings, the particular source of my information is propheciesoftheendtimes.com. I'm only going to give you a shortened version of this story. You want to go read it longer? It is all there, okay? There's been several different people that have been mulled over. Now, I'm told, as of, what was it, yesterday, I was listening to the news, that they are talking about trying to get this new pope in by Easter. All right? The one that seems to be the front runner, okay, there's another guy too. He's from Ghana. All right, he's African. And I cannot pronounce his name. I am very sorry about that. But he's like in the group too. But the one that seems to be probably breaking out on this, they nickname him Peter the Roman. Okay, now his name is Tarcisio, I hope I'm getting this right, Pietro Evasio Bertrone. All right. He's an Italian diplomat, a cardinal of Roman Catholic Church, serves as the Cardinal Secretary of State and Camerlengo. Now, if you're Catholic and know what that is, you got me, okay? I don't know what that is. In 2008, he became Cardinal Bishop of Frascati. Other than his native Italian language, because he is born and raised in Italy, he is multilingual. Now, here's the thing that could make it a little more interesting for everybody to watch. On September 16, 2006, after only one day as Cardinal Secretary of State, he released a declaration concerning Islam. Now, this is where, if you want to read the whole thing, you're going to have to go on the website, okay, because it's a little lengthy. Here is the Cliff Note version of it. By the end of the declaration stated back in 2006, the easy translation is that in this declaration, he declared that Muslims worship the same God as the Catholic Church. Okay? Once again, Muslims worship the same God as the Catholic Church. That's not it, kids. That's not it at all. And I don't need no terrorist bombings, and I don't want anybody TPing my place. I'm a Christian, okay? I may be a lousy one, but I believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior. I'm not pushing it on anybody. I'm just telling you. Now, why am I bringing this up in the first place? Because, believe it or not, this could be a partial signal towards, okay, the rapture and all the other stuff. I personally think that in my lifetime and my kids' lifetime and my grandkids' lifetime, we're going to see all of it come down like a house of cards. But who's going to be the victor? Jesus will. That's right. Over the devil. Because that's how it was written. And that's why the devil's a jackass. Because even though he knows how this is going to end, whatever, he's so stupid. So, that's one thing to think about, all right? Remember what I said. If this Peter the Roman guy gets in, you are looking at probable inter-religious tolerance. Okay? Now, like I said, if you don't know the history of Muslim, go look. I'm trying to think here. I wish I had the title of the book that I read from 1967. I did read a 60s history of Muslim and Islam. I did. And back then anyway, I would like to say it was probably unbiased. Things could be changed now, I'm assuming, okay? But at least in the 60s, I don't think it was as biased as it could be today. And it had warts and all, you know, on the whole Muslim thing. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, you know, I'm sorry, guys. This is a religion of hate. That's not cool, okay? You know, the Christians are going to continually get bashed. And here's the thing, okay? Christianity is a, how do I explain this? It's based on love. That's what it is. That's always the way it is. Now, I know some of you people are going to jump up and go, well, what about the Spanish Inquisitions and what about the Crusades and all this other stuff, right? And you know what? You're right. You are absolutely right because, you know, we should not have had to do that, and that was earlier times, and it's, well, nobody should go off and kill in the name of God. I just don't get that, okay? I think they're skewed involved. Now, the Old Testament was the Old Testament. It is what it is. God said, guess what? These people have been given chances to believe in me. They won't. Boom. That's back then. Jesus came. The rules changed. Okay? They did. And that's why, that was back then. Nobody's perfect except Jesus, okay? Nobody else is perfect. Now, like I said, if you take offense with what I'm saying, fine, okay? But this is how it is. So, like I said, look out. Let's see if Peter the Roman ends up getting in. And then we're really going to have, that's going to be one of the next things to watch, okay? Let's jump off this now to another thing. Religion and politics. I'm going to both on this episode. And then I'm going to talk to you about something else at the end of this, okay? Not very much on this one, but makes me wonder. I'm calling it the Obama's sequester. Now, I know Congress is involved in this, but you know what I'm saying. Now, I was listening to a show on ABC called Top Line, and I gotta concur here. The whole thing, you could go and read the list of probable possible cuts. Everybody's saying, oh, forest fires, air traffic controllers, going off the job, criminals getting run. Okay, look, first of all, okay, threats equal fear, all right? Remember when 9/11 happened? And for what, about a good year and a half, 2 years? They would always keep throwing out these threat level colors, right? Why? To go off and scare the American people, to confuse them. Because let's face it, if you're afraid, you're also confused because you don't know what's happening, do you? So I'm not entirely sure, okay, what exactly, other than the budget cut issues, which, the fights between Republicans and Democrats and all this other crap, okay, there's something else here that I'm not seeing. And I'm wondering what really is behind this. What smoke and mirrors act is happening here, that they keep talking about, all of this, and something else is like happening, behind the scenes, being sneaky like. I don't know. I really don't know. I love being an American, guys. I do. God, I love the USA. I love our soldiers. I love our vets. Okay, I am red, white, and blue. Cut me open through and through. Didn't mean to rhyme, but that's what it is. But what's happening here? I don't know what's happening. We have to stand up for ourselves. We need less government, more people involvement. Okay? I hate to admit this, but it sure seems like us as the American people have more of a say in local and regional issues than we do in state and national. I mean, you can fix anything nowadays, election-wise, okay? And forgive me, but this is an observation. When Obama got reelected, I knew it was going to happen. I just did. I had this feeling. But I'm also going to tell you something else too. Now, I know a bunch of people, okay? And I got to tell you, I went off. Nobody got offended when I asked this question. I asked them, who'd you vote for? I told them who I voted for. Just, it's fair game. I voted independent. I didn't vote for Obama or Romney because, I'm sorry, you pick choice A or choice B, C is still going to happen to you, no matter which one you take, okay? So before anybody goes off and says to me, oh, you're a Republican. No, I'm not a Republican either. I'm independent. I'm trying to be a free thinker. That's how it's always been. I've been voting since '88, and I have stayed as an independent. So I'm just saying, let's stand up for ourselves, because that's our right. The gun thing too, there's more than meets the eye on this. And I guess some of you people might think I'm just kooky, and I don't think I am. I really don't. There's some things here we don't know yet. Give it time. Give it time. We're going to see what's going on. All right, now, I'm off of that stuff for now, okay? Now I want to talk to you about something else. I really love doing these shows, okay? This is my 38th episode. In about a week, I'll be going on 2 years since I started this show. I know, 2 years, right? The thing is I'm being, how should I say this? It's not going as farther and fast as it could. I'm one shy of 60 subscribers, okay, guys? In 2 years, I'm like, that's kind of sad, all right? Now, I know I'm not the best thing since sliced bread and all that. And I know, let's see, one of my best friends called me a YouTube idiot, even though they claim that's not what it is. And okay, you know what? I'm expressing my opinions, all right? I'm just expressing my opinions. But there is some people out there that agree with my opinions. They have said so. So here's the thing, guys. I want to keep doing this. I do, okay? But I need more people. I need more views. I need more subscribers. You guys, this is where you guys come in. I need you guys to pass this along. I need you to pass this show along. Okay? That, and if you can put something in the comments page about some suggestions that are not spam, okay? I don't want to deal with, I know there's a few, I've gotten some YouTube inbox crap, and I'm not touching those, because I heard those are spam, and I'm not dealing with it. I don't want to get stuck in some junk. But there's got to be something, guys, because you know what? I should be in, after 2 years, at least a few hundred people, okay? I love the people I got currently, but I should at least have 10 times this minimum. And this is just disappointing, to me anyway. And if things don't start picking up, by the later of this year, I may pull the plug on this show. I don't want to do it, but what's the point? If I can't educate, the people I need to educate to, so I need you guys to help me out. Prayer, of course, will be involved on this as well, because that's very important. All right, guys, listen. Hopefully a lot more cheerier news in my next episode coming, well, soon. Not sure when. All right. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And have a very nice day.